right, time for the second round matches in the English qualifiers for the Pro Wrestling World Cup. It's going to be Will Ospreay versus Rampage.
Yeah, and the thing that stands out to me is the weight difference as well as the style difference here. This is going to be a proverbial clash of styles here, and the 18-year veteran, my man Rampage, is going to have his hands full.
Will Ospreay coming to the ring with that WCPW Tag Team title belt. But it's not about that this evening in Nottingham. It is about advancing to represent your country, representing England in the finals of the Pro Wrestling World Cup this August. And if Ospreay can win here, then that is exactly what he will do.
Notice immediately Ospreay clutching at his lower back. He is in there with a man that has an extreme weight advantage on him. I think that Ospreay is going to have to dig deep into his bag of tricks if he wants to advance in this one. Otherwise, my money's on Rampage.
Here he is, Rampage. And Matt, you said your money's on him, but let's not forget that Rampage had an incredibly difficult first round match against Nick Aldis just an hour or so ago, if even that. So Ospreay may be holding his back, but don't think that Rampage is coming out here at 100%.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest set for one fall. It is a second round qualifying match in the Pro Wrestling World Cup. Introducing first from Raynham, Essex, winning tonight at 174 pounds. He is the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay. His opponent from the city of Leeds, winning tonight at 253 pounds, the man they call Rampage.
Rampage from Leeds, also in Yorkshire, so Ospreay looking to get a double over that great northern county in this second round.
Yeah, this is going to be speed versus power, and Ospreay likes to start his matches like that. May have made a mistake. Oh.
Big boot from Rampage. Goodness me. Ospreay is just flailing around the ring at the hands of Rampage here.
Well, the experience of Rampage versus the youth of Will Ospreay. Ow. We noted that lower back, and that seems to be, at the early onset, a focal point. Wrist manipulation, clutch hard into the turnbuckle.
And Rampage is clearly and deliberately trying to do more damage to that lower back. You know, it's interesting, we didn't see any sign of any damage to the lower back when Ospreay was out here before. I think it's what you said earlier, Matt, right? When the adrenaline wears off, that's when you start to feel it.
Absolutely.
Ospreay could be in real trouble. This could be pretty short, you know, if Ospreay can't find a way to counter Rampage here.
Just as you say that, Ospreay firing, but Rampage has that weight advantage. Not going to be able to get sent across the ring. Instead, sent to the floor is Will Ospreay.
Once again, that won't do the back any good. Rampage is going to follow him to the outside.
And you'll notice that Rampage decided to cut the corner there. Instead of following his opponent out, he chooses to stalk from behind.
Another second round match, of course, coming up. Oh my! Oh. Rampage goes into the ring post. Going to be Zack Sabre Jr. and Jimmy Havoc after this one.
Yeah, but in this one, we talked about how Will's going to need some chicanery here, but I just don't know if he's going to have the opportunity to do so.
Oh my goodness! Rampage again hurling Ospreay his ribs, the entire side of his body into that steel crowd barrier. My goodness. Good grief. Ospreay almost in the fetal position now after that.
Well, I bet he wishes he was back up in his mother's womb right now. Sorry, Mrs. Ospreay.
Rampage. Rolling Ospreay back in, but Ospreay, look, Ospreay is trying to escape. He instantly rolls out the other side.
But Rampage has been at this game for the better part of nearly 2 decades. It's going to take more than that to fool the big man.
Oh, Rampage running and no one there.
Oh, maybe not.
Ospreay, but those strikes just doing absolutely no damage. Ospreay taking a run up on Rampage, and Ospreay finally sends Rampage careering into the front row. Incredible action here in the second round as Ospreay moves the barrier out of the way, and I think that means Ospreay is looking to take to the skies. Ospreay leaps! Cross body on Rampage takes the big man down.
Up against the backdrop of the flags of the world, this is the Pro Wrestling World Cup English qualifiers.
Don't forget all the action, not just from this qualifier, but from the other 7 qualifying tournaments and the finals in August. All of that is going to be available on the What Culture Wrestling YouTube channel, all for free on YouTube.
Referee starting his count. Ospreay would certainly take a count out to advance. But look at Rampage. The heart, the will, the desire of a fighter.
Ospreay, though, for the first time, is sensing that he has a foothold in this match. Those forearms now, he takes a run up. Drop kick in the corner. Ospreay going for a cover.
No, just a 1. Rampage still too strong.
It is a glimmer. I would say only a glimmer, but something at least for Ospreay.
Ooh, ooh.
Disrespect from Ospreay, and Rampage getting enraged very quickly.
Whoa!
Ospreay gets launched into the air. What goes up must come down. Ospreay landing hard on his back. Rampage maybe going for the pile driver. Ospreay wriggles away. Rampage went for the clothesline. Ospreay with the go behind and powered out did Rampage, the man from Leeds. German suplex! Great strength from Ospreay, particularly with that injured lower back. With a handspring. Ospreay with a big kick to the back of Rampage's head, and a second one, cutting down that tree. Oh my God, Rampage.
And that's what the thing is when you're in there with a powerful opponent. One move can change the entire momentum of the match, as was illustrated right there.
Ospreay, his brain rattled by Rampage. Here's the cover. Did he? He nearly did.
Senior official Steve Linsky got close there.
Linsky motioning over to us, saying just an inch away was his hand.
You sure that's what he was motioning?
Well, who knows with Steve Linsky. Rampage again going for the pile driver, it looks like.
We saw a pile driver earlier in the ricochet.
Ospreay spitting in the face. And a single slap knocks him silly.
You know, now that I think about it, to make Rampage angry might seem silly, but I've said it before, an angry fighter is a sloppy fighter. As old Steve gets thrown down there, I hope he doesn't dislocate a hip.
Rampage.
Hey, that's...
Let's Bea Priestley. Bea Priestley.
That's Will Ospreay's girlfriend, as well as the What Culture Pro Wrestling Women's Champion.
Oh, Rampage. Oh, Rampage. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, no. He's in the title belt. Ospreay for the Oz Cutter. Nailed it on Rampage. Ospreay to go to the finals. Ospreay wins with the help of Bea Priestley.
I said it was going to have to be some type of skullduggery, some type of trick up the sleeve. Who knew that the trick would be found in B. Priestley?
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and advancing to the World Cup Finals in August, the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay.
Love him or hate him, Will Ospreay will be one of 2 Englishmen representing our country in the last 16 of the Pro Wrestling World Cup this August.
WCPW presents the Pro Wrestling World Cup Scotland leg this coming March. You're going to get to see the 8 men compete to try and go on to the finals this coming August to try and become the first ever Pro Wrestling World Cup winner. In addition to the tournament, we're going to have other special matches that night involving Will Ospreay, Marty Scurll, Grado, El Ligero and many more. But for now, let's take a look at the brackets. We have the current WCPW champion Drew Galloway, who'll be taking on Mark Coffey, a big challenge for the WCPW champion in round 1. Then we have Lewis Girvan taking on BT Gunn. It's all to play for in this first round match. We've also got Joe Coffey, the Iron Man, going one-on-one with the bad boy himself, Liam Thompson. And then the dastardly Joe Hendry. After the low blow to Kurt Angle, he is going to look to become the Pro Wrestling World Cup winner when he takes on Kenny Williams. It is all to play for in this first round for all these 8 competitors in the Pro Wrestling World Cup.